This episode of the Devinwade Show is brought to you by Ace the Engineer, the only other audio engineer I trust to mix the Devinwade Show. If you want your stuff to sound professional, make sure to hit up Ace the Engineer, unless he's with like Beyonce or Patti LaBelle or some shit like that at the moment. Follow Ace the Engineer on IG at Ace the Engineer.
Dev Nasty!
What up, what up, what up? Welcome to an all-new episode of the Devinwade Show. I am your host, Dev Nasty, a.k.a. Dangerous Dev Nasty, a.k.a. Choke Your Mom Out, a.k.a. Choke Your Pop Out. And today we got a very special. This is a different episode because we got a Philadelphia heavy hitter in the building. But before we get to him, you already know to the left of me.
It's your boy, Double P. We got another Philly guy in here because it's me. It's Philly Porter. I'm here. Y'all know that's like my second home. It's one of my double P's we adding to the joint. Pyrex P, professional P, swimming pool P. I'm still in the pool doing laps, nigga. Y'all know the vibes. Let's go.
And of course, all the way to the left.
Y'all already know it's the girl Walesca D, the fashionista here. I'm always coming to slay. I look good. I feel good. Yeah,
And you still don't got a bra.
I don't. And
Nippy.
I'm gonna keep doing that all summer, guys. Sorry.
Okay.
It is. I was like, y'all lucky I came clothes to work. For real.
Nippy hustle.
Nippy Hustle, Nip Harris. You already know Q-Nip, the whole vibe. You know, the whole vibe. Before we get to our special guest, this is a special day though, y'all. We talked about this for a long time coming. A long time. We got the Nasty Girls in the building.
Oh my
but
God.
they brought a set of twins with them today. You know what I'm
Get out
saying?
my way.
We got Sin City in the motherfucking building.
Oh, shit.
Anybody order
They got something to
some
say?
milk and cookies?
See if they got something to say. They here. The new buddies is here. The new
Yes,
twins.
you know, we went with something natural. I had a lot of you guys in my inbox talking about something you've been talking about on the show.
Yeah.
That you're going to get these new boobs and we like you the way you are.
Right.
But, you know, we just did some renovations. And we here, bitches.
New titties, who this? You know what I'm saying?
They got a voice.
You know what I mean? New titties in the building. And of course, we got the mixed mutt with the big
What's up, guys? It's your favorite mulatto, Monica. And I got the same titties as I did last week.
Yo, but this the craziest part. Niggas is in the comments talking about, number one, it's pre-recorded, my nigga. They talking about they trying to use their powers to make Monica titties come out. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
And, like mental powers.
wild.
Now the one boy said he hopes she lose her dog, and he find it. And he find it. He said he hopes she lose one of her dogs, and he find it. So
Yeah.
she
I
got
don't
to
know
come
what he
get it.
thinks the finder's reward is.
Listen.
Ain't that?
He just know you got to come get it. He ain't worry about that dick.
Yeah. And you know, the person that we got in the building with us right now, this dude is one of the hardest working men in Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? We have a large Philadelphia base. It's probably my biggest fan base is in Philadelphia. Camden, where you at? But you know, we got Camden, of course. But we got the man behind First 48 Philly podcast. You know, they more tuned in with the trenches and the streets. They got all the killers, alleged murderers, rappers, whatever on the show. You know what I'm saying? But we got none other than Johnny Mac in the motherfucker.
Oh man, it's a pleasure to be here, man. A pleasure to be here with you, man.
And he got the Draco on him somewhere underneath the jacket.
It gotta come with me everywhere I go.
Man, you changed your clothes earlier.
Cause it's all like everybody got their clothes off. I had to. Let me put my shit on.
wrong with having your
Got a
clothes
little
off?
nervous. All these titties and everything. Oh, let me
Yeah,
put
I
my
heard.
turtleneck on.
You know what? I was trying to fix some equipment. It sounded like you was talking freaky on the side real quick.
I mean,
Yeah.
You're not gonna give me in trouble today. I'm a married man.
Oh,
You married?
Okay.
Where'd you ring it?
I can get my flirt on that time.
Oh,
Where'd you
Looky,
ring
no
though?
touchy.
You ain't got no ring?
Huh?
You ain't got no ring?
You see my tag too?
Oh, that's her?
No, it ain't her.
Oh. I'm about to be like, wow.
what?
Wifey, shout out to wifey.
Yeah, shout
out
out,
to wifey.
shout out to wifey. Still smack him in the head just cause. Listen,
I shouted her out though.
yeah, but I like getting people in trouble on the show for no reason. Last time we had Funny Boy Quill. on the joint. We made sure girls twerk on him, knowing his girl gonna hit him upside the head. Right. I just like doing shit like that, man. Right. But you know, for the people that don't know you, tell them a little bit about yourself before we start really getting into it. Tell them what Johnnie Mac is all about.
Oh man, I'm just a kid from the projects with a project dream. You know what I mean? You know, rough come up. You know what I mean? From North Philadelphia. You know what I mean? All the way up into me losing my brother in the streets. He got killed, murdered. You know, leaving school on school grounds and shit like that. He was always invested into the music shit. He always used to manage NH and shit like that. You know what I mean? I mean, NH was tight. Whatever the case may be, this was his passion, you know what I mean? He passed, he got killed, and I just picked it up. You know what I mean? NH introduced me to the game and shit. I was around rappers 24/7, the Bat Cave, Gilly, Meek Mill, Cicero, all the big names and shit. We used to always all be in the Bat Cave, you know what I mean? Just vibing in the studio. So one day, I just picked up a camera, you know what I mean? I started with the DVD shit, you know what I mean? Going to different blocks, getting raw content. All we into like being on top with that. Like, you know what I mean? The headshot wave had, you know, venture off, you know what I mean? I was the new up and coming one that was getting the raw footage, getting exclusive interviews with like Era Ab.
And what was the DVD series that was your joint?
Belly the Beast.
Okay.
I came out with 4 different ones. Each one I had a different theme to it, like, you know what I mean?
And you used to be in the background. You used to pop up on some of them joints too, right? You would see you, like young boy version, all skinny face and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You know what I mean? Back in my homies' play, you know what I mean? Just being a supporter, like, you know what I mean? I wear different hats, being a producer, manager, you know what I mean? Just paying it back and really supporting individuals, like, you know what I mean? So, you know, the DVD shit took off, and, you know, as time went on, you know, the YouTube world, you know, came in play, and, you know, I ventured off, you know what I mean, into that world, you know what I mean? I was successful at it. Started the pandemic, and shit went up, you know what I mean? Just sitting rappers down on live turned into me getting a whole podcast deal. You know what I mean? It's, you know, it's mind shocking like how things went up. You know what I mean? Transpire and shit. But I always had my connections. I always kept my connections, and that's how I was able to get the Joey Jahags, the Quilly Mills. You know what I mean? Now and shit like that. You know what I mean? And you know, it's going up. You know what I mean? It's going up.
You know, on our joint, you know, I know First 48. You know, I mean, First 48. They do their thing. And Johnny, they talk about a lot of the street stuff. They talk about a lot of music stuff. They, you know, they have a little bit of fun, whatever. We really on joke time most of the time.
That's cool.
You know, when we on this joint, you know, playing around, stuff like that. But it's crazy because all of us have experienced those same crazy traumatic losses. We from Camden, you know what I'm saying? But we have to find our like comedy or our laughter and like almost everything. And Porta was talking about something is like that had to do with the obituary pictures and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Because like right now,
I just seen one recently.
A new one.
I just seen recently. No bullshit. It's a homie that I know. Well, he's still alive, so good. But a homie that I knew, I almost hit him with the doves. Yeah, like the doves that the dove emoji.
Explain, like you know how.
Well, basically, what's going on is it's been going on, right? And it's still happening. But you ever seen when somebody kind of like put up a picture, right? And either it's the way they post it, or it's just the way the picture was taken, where they might get too close up, or just too formal, and it comes off like it looks like an obituary, right from the rip. Like people almost confuse it, like they think people died. Have you ever heard of this? Like, because
no, you never. So you never looked down your timeline. A picture popped up of somebody, and before you read the caption or nothing, you thought they died. Based off
a lot of that go on. Yeah.
No. So it starts with like old people. Like if you look on your timeline and there's a picture of Morgan Freeman up, you just instantly be like, oh shit, he passed. And that shit might say something like, yo, this is my favorite actor. You feel what I'm saying?
Or for real, sometimes, and I don't even want to like, I'm not trying to like crack on nobody, nothing like that, but like the box, like the car salesman suits, like those real church joints, like sometimes it might be that. It might be like a close up, and it might be the nigga looking casket ready. No, not no disrespect, because I've seen it, bro. I'm telling you, I've seen a picture where like because of like maybe the angle and the lighting, and my homie know what I'm talking about. Shout out to my homie out there. But a person they looked dead, and they were alive.
Hold on, what? Wait, what?
Not that he looks dead in real life.
Porta, what?
In the picture, no bullshit, bro. It's a listen.
He looked alive, but he looked like this would be the picture they would use if he's
no
dead.
disrespect to those we lost. No disrespect to those gone.
He
We
was
all
gonna say,
gotta
like,
go.
the dead
We all
community.
we all gotta go. No. We all gotta go. And when I go, I want people to laugh. I want people to laugh. Yeah, I want people to laugh. Yes,
Okay,
I want people to
respect that.
laugh and say Porter was here.
No
That's my
crying.
guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck crying. It's over.
Yeah.
Fuck you crying for. Like, but my thing is like. Yes, it's true that I've seen a picture where a person, they took the picture of a person and then the picture in the photo,
So what
they
you
looked
want?
like a mannequin
want your-
almost, like plastic.
Hold on.
What
Like,
you want
trying
your
to
picture
fig-
to look
Hold
like?
on, I'm
Dad?
trying to figure out something. What is the nasty girls doing in the background? Like, I don't understand what's happening. Like,
They might hit us.
like,
They might hit
they
us.
didn't pay us no money. Oh, you've been trying to ask Johnny Mac the whole time what you want to drink.
You give me the light, guy.
Yeah, you could have just did that. They in the background having a whole conversation
and
behind
we
the
matching.
voices.
Shout to my hitters because we matching. We running it up. But nah, no bullshit though. It's really like a thing where like photos, and a lot of people have talked about it. A lot of people on the internet have talked about it. Like, yo, some of these pictures be looking like obituaries.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's the picture that people use when they shout somebody out for their birthday. It's the like
birthday.
I see like a post that really a person just giving them flowers on their birthday.
And-
the minute I see the paragraph kind of thick, like you can start seeing the
And it might be just a person's personal actual vision and their opinion thinking that the picture is decent. Because, for example, I had another situation that's similar to this. Shout out to the artist, shout out to my homie. She gonna laugh when she see this. But we went to go get a cover done for a song we had, an artist, and it's a female artist. And this graphic designer that did the cover, like we sent the picture. The pictures was regular pictures. Like we took the pictures like back to back, looking at each other, whatever. And the nigga sent back the cover and we was like in the sky. We was like floating.
It looked like they died together.
No, it looked like we definitely died. And I told baby girl, I was like, we can't go with this. This ain't it. I
remember the
name of the graphic designer.
Matter of fact,
Call him out.
Dev fixed it for us.
Yeah.
Dev did that. I think Dev did the new artwork because I was
Yeah.
like, yo, we can't go with this. We're floating in the sky. It's like clouds here. Like we look very dead. Like
You look very
it's
dead.
like a rest in peace joint.
You know what? Monica loves street niggas to the point that you look at niggas and be like,
She loves street niggas?
Yeah, she, like, do you look at him like he would look good on a t-shirt?
Never thought that.
Like he look cute on the t-shirt. The way that you like she was watching jail documentaries, real rap, and was falling in love with
I'm
niggas.
never telling anybody anything ever again.
You talking about everything?
He was singing, so like I was just like, jail's the next move. I think that's
Who
what
was
I
he
said.
singing to in jail?
It was like
Who was the nigga?
it was just like he was just performing for the camera. I don't know. I mean, the other guys were watching, so I
You
guess
gotta
the
watch
other
what kind of
person-
songs you sing in jail. If you sing and you in jail.
Yeah, that's a funny question. You know why? Because I would say, yes, you probably should, right? You probably shouldn't be in there singing. You know.
Hold up. Singing in jail?
Yeah,
I mean, because if you a singer and you locked up doing 5, you tell me you're not gonna
No,
sing.
listen.
I'm not singing in no fucking
No,
jail.
listen, but listen.
I'm sorry.
No, listen. No, boy, this is why I said that's a good one that you mentioned. I know a guy, right? I'll never forget this kid. It was Jamesburg, young shit. This young kid, we was from up North Jersey, Newark. And this motherfucker listened to R&B and sung all day. And no bullshit, he walked around all day, sung all day, and anybody said anything to him, he punched them in their mouth. No bullshit. Worked out like a motherfucker.
What? All right, we need to know what
This
song.
was 1994, 93, so I'm thinking he was in there, maybe a little John B, a little They Don't Know, maybe
He know
something
like
else.
Genuine. He can't come in there with the bones.
Listen, I don't know exactly.
93, you talking about more like Jodeci time.
All
like,
that, all that.
John
Listen,
B wasn't around yet.
I don't know what exactly was on homie's playlist, but I'll
Right.
never forget him because niggas used to think that. Like, niggas would think like, oh, he's soft. He listen to R&B all day.
John B?
John B, maybe.
I mean, it could
I'm
be
just
John
thinking that
B.
era. I'm
Not
trying.
93, 94.
John B had a wave.
Yeah, well, John B is before that.
John B.
There's
shit.
no way. What was his first single drop one?
Had to be like what?
It wasn't
90?
93. It wasn't 93, Devin Wade.
90?
Devin
Can we get a
Wade.
fact checker or somebody?
Now you about
John
to
B
make me-
gotta be before them niggas,
No,
the KC
no,
and
no, no.
KC and JoJo and them
Jodeci
niggas.
and them was before that.
Yo,
Nah.
if they
Yo.
go to do the John B,
Listen,
uh,
listen, fans, listen. If I'm right, I swear to God, if I'm right,
What?
Dev is taking a straight Hennessy shot.
Wow.
Straight.
Let's pull it up.
Yeah. What is it?
Whoa.
What was his first
Heavy
single?
bets.
I'm looking at
Heavy
right now.
bet.
What the fuck? Damn.
Get his shot ready.
How I ain't even agree to this, Johnny?
No,
You
you
see
don't
this?
get. You don't get to agree.
You agree?
You don't get to agree.
Who's John B, everyone?
R&B
Well,
artist.
he's white, so I figured you would know.
What
it
song is he sing?
Since you're white.
Sing a
they
song.
don't know.
But
The fuck?
you wouldn't think he was
song?
right. You wouldn't think he was right, white at all.
It was.
He ain't have a lot of.
Yo,
He ain't
wait.
have like a crazy.
John B's
record.
song was "Don't Say," and it came out in 1997.
Hello.
Oh, fuck.
Shot.
Get that shot ready.
And what about they don't know though?
They don't
what about
know.
They don't know.
Fuck.
That was
I
probably
don't
later.
know was
1999.
number 7 on the U.S. Hot 100, and it was
1999.
1998.
Damn.
Hello.
Damn.
I be
98.
knowing my
John
shit.
B.
All right, well, fuck it. I'm fucked.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Holla at me for the John B story. Y'all know I get my act on.
Yo,
Easy,
one
give me-
of the things that we want to talk about. We want to kind of talk about some.
Hold on.
For you.
Right, shot.
Yeah,
No,
make-
come on.
make
Try to
a
skin
shot.
over
Come
that.
on.
He
Shot,
tried to just
shot,
maneuver that.
Shut
the cup.
You missed the drop. Say ah.
They got the ball.
Come on, man.
Come on, John B.
Guess who's gonna screenshot that later?
You
Guess
worked
who's gonna
hard today. You
screenshot?
deserve it.
Can you?
Guess who's gonna screenshot?
I'm gonna make sure I don't put the camera on that part.
You worked
because you
hard
try to
today.
use that. Damn, spilled that all on my brand new
Reloaded.
my brand
Come
new
on.
reloaded on me in the Hellcat Luigi with
Heavy.
the strap joint. You know what I'm saying?
Heavy.
This Puerto Rican, half Dominican Luigi. You know what I'm
Luigi
saying?
Shiesty.
Yeah, that's Luigi
Dominican.
Shiesty. But we want to talk about something, man, because it's obviously you doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
A lot of rappers get to the point where they reach a certain age and they feel like they can't rap no more.
Yeah.
I was one of them people. You know what I'm saying? It was like once I was like 33.
Mhm.
I was like, man, I don't know. I don't even know if I want to be that 35-year-old rapper or whatever case, the stigma that come with that.
Right.
And, Porter had brought up what was, if it's not cool to be a old rapper, a 40-year-old rapper, why is it cool for some niggas they think to be a 40-year-old trapper? You know what I'm saying?
I actually came across it for the reason why I wanted to bring it to the table and get it chopped up, right? And it's perfect for to have you here because you have, you come from the streets, so you have street smarts, book smarts mixed in with it, and you're just a perfect person to chop on this with us.
Right.
But I've seen people like criticize the older artists, right?
Yeah.
And then I've actually seen street guys take shots at the older artists, right? And then these are street guys who I was in the trenches with you guys.
Right.
Y'all was in the trenches when I was in the trenches. We was all out there trying to get it together, and y'all still out there. And I just feel like which one is really worse? You know what I'm saying? And we're not talking about successful. We're talking about a striving artist.
Right.
Older striving artist. We're not talking about a successful drug dealer. We talking about older striving drug dealer.
The ones that's
You-
on the corner.
You ain't even
You
gotta
don't
be on the
even-
corner.
it don't
You ain't
necessarily-
even necessarily gotta be on the corner, but you just still trying to turn that Joe into hopefully you could turn the Joe into a 9. Hopefully the 9 could turn to the half could turn to the whole, and you can hopefully get a little Nino run. Cause that's that's the goal. That's the street American dream, right?
Right.
That's what everybody do it for, right? It's the same thing with like an older artist. An older artist still trying to paint his pictures, tell his tales, and hope that something go over the fence, right? Same shit, we hustling. My thing is, which one is worse? Because I've seen, guys who might be still in the trenches. You still trying to figure that Joe out, nigga. You still trying to figure your couple pounds out. You still trying to get to the barrel. Or
I think
whatever.
I think the street guy worse. Because at the end of the day, your consequence is worse than the guy that's just,
Facts.
trying to strive and be an artist.
Right.
You out here still trying to do the thing. If you 40 plus still doing that, you get locked up. You gonna be in there until you 70.
You know what? Another thing too, a lot of niggas that trap never count locked up time. That's a part of the job. It's a part of the money. So if you remember when I had 300,000 under the match, I had this, that, and the third, but you also did 3 straight right here, 4 straight right here, a little, You know what I mean? 2-year joint right here.
Yeah.
So you gotta divide that into the time because you wasn't making no money during that time
all.
period.
Right.
That's when that shit you start adding it up. And
Yep.
my nigga, you was making 40 bands a year. You could have just worked a regular motherfucking job.
Job, 9 to 5.
I just
Damn,
be
that's
feeling
crazy
like
how you put that like that.
For real. You have to count jail time and those consequences are a part of the gig.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you gotta count that into the hourly.
Right.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
you got to put little lawyer money to the side, all that.
Well,
I
niggas
just-
never do that though.
At all.
I just feel like
At
I
all.
just feel like to a certain extent lately they've been trying to like kind of like put like age requirements on just like certain hustles and gigs and jobs, period.
Yeah.
You know, and some shit I understand, right? Because we get old, we wear and tear our body, where
Right.
if a job requires us to move physically in a certain way, we may not be able to do that job.
Right.
But then there's certain other jobs where I feel like music, it's, you know, and again, it's only us.
Yeah.
It's only us and our people, the people from the ghetto communities for real,
Yeah.
and really like the colored people for real, for the most part. Because guess what? The white people, they making rock and roll till they 60.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody tripping. They doing
Yeah.
freestyle till they 60. So somebody was just talking about that on a different podcast. They was talking about, I think Method Man mentioned that, shout out to the infamous Amadeus. That's my man, up Shade 45. But he had mentioned how, like, in certain cultures, they wheelchairing their legends out on stage still.
Wow.
Like the rock and roll stars, they bringing them out on wheelchairs, on their crutches. They
real.
assisting them, making sure they got the people to come out there and still do what they do and get their roses. But in stuff that we create for ourselves, because we got so much of that self-hate
Yeah.
embedded in us.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. It's self-hate.
Yeah.
It's crabs in the barrel syndrome.
Yeah.
Nobody want nobody to make it out the barrel unless they going with them.
Facts.
Right? Without a promissory note, right? They don't want you to go. Like, it's all that type time. And I just feel like we gotta relax. We gotta relax, you know, and definitely like the reason why I mentioned the trap shit is cause come on, my nigga, like you should be the last person to open your mouth and say something like that if you older and you really haven't had the super run,
Right.
where you got your Nino run, your big meats joint. You know what I mean, you still falling and crumbling and running around obstacles in your field.
Yeah.
When do you think a person should just stop?
It comes with maturity. It comes with, like, you know what I mean, not being selfish, especially if you got kids. You know what I mean? I feel
But
that.
what about
but
even
the
if
rules
an
is
artist, though?
alternate though. And the streets,
It's
the rules
different.
is alternate and catered. It's just like, you know what I mean? It's real goofy. Like, you know what I mean? But go ahead. I want to control.
No, I was gonna say you said the streets, but also like, what about they were comparing the artists as well? So when do you think it's like, because the streets it is different, right? Because like you said, you don't want that person that they need to stop being selfish. If you got kids, you got a family, you got a girl, like.
Right.
At the end of the day, if you gone, like, who gonna support them? You know what I'm saying? Who
Exactly.
gonna take care of them? You got another fatherless child out
Yep.
here, right? But
Yep.
as an artist, when do they stop hustling? Like, when do they stop? Like, is there an end date for that?
No. Look at Ines.
So they could keep going.
Ines.
Perfect example.
Oh, no, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Ines
Perfect
is
example.
as fire as he ever
But-
been.
but I like-
He'll wrap
I-
circles around.
I
telling you.
like that you brought Ines to the table for the simple fact that Wally just asked a question. When should an artist really stop? Is there a certain time where an artist should stop? We've witnessed Ines, shout out to Ines, who came and graced us with his presence. We appreciate him.
Good
He
dude.
showed love on the internet. He's
Good dude.
very down to earth dude. You know what I mean? So shout out to Ness. But like, somebody would look at somebody like Ness, right? He had his whole making the band thing. He's had his journey in his life, where you probably had moments where some people probably felt like we're not hearing enough from him. He not sizzling, or he not whatever. But now look, and he's older. He's from a whole different. He done had a whole run, a whole legacy, a whole story.
Yeah.
But now here we go again, 2022. He just tore Cosmic Kev the fuck up.
You saw it.
Yeah, absolutely. He tore Cosmic Kev the fuck up. I think it's
still battling.
multiple other people.
still battling.
He blessed us here, torched here.
He gave you my first serious interview.
Yeah, like
Ines.
Oh wow.
no,
Gave my first interview. He didn't even.
and look, I'm glad you put it, because it's like he almost like a new artist right now. He almost like a new face again, because bro, skills is undeniable, bro.
But so hold on,
Not
but this is a
just-
little bit different because I want to ask Johnny this. I don't really
Good.
want you to go in.
Good.
It's one thing for a person to be legendary and continue on, but keep it real, Johnny. I need you to be
Talk
real.
to me. You know, that's all I know to do.
We trying to figure out what age does Johnny not give that new older rapper an interview? Keep it 100, bro.
Keep it 100.
Those are fucking lie, nigga.
I get ground up for giving the old niggas chance after chance.
So, if a nigga 50,
I don't think it's
50-year-old, he rap, can he rap on Philly First 48?
I'm gonna grind him up, but if he come,
see this?
Listen,
hold on, Porter. I want to get the real answers from niggas.
I'm gonna grind him up. I'm gonna grind him up. Like I'm gonna grind him up. But if he perform in a way that make me look crazy, like, cause I'm telling you, these old heads still got bars. Look at Joey Jad. He's old.
I don't know how old Joey Jad is.
Joey's old. He got a bald head, man.
He got a bald head. Motherfucking yo, the fuck. All niggas wear shave.
First and foremost, right? If one of them old head niggas, right? My boss be showing me this one old head nigga. I forget his name. He from somewhere, and he used to probably rap all his life. He might have definitely got high. No, because I know people have seen these videos of these multiple old head guys from certain areas who got crazy bars, crazy metaphors, crazy everything, right? And don't get me wrong, I just feel like people, if it's hot and he talking, people gonna say he talking. They gonna respect it. They gonna say it's hot. Now, don't get me wrong. If he older and we can't market him,
right,
but he talking, they're gonna say that. They not gonna take it serious, but they gonna say he hot. OG talking. They not gonna say when OG dropping the next album, but they gonna say he hot. Now, if an older guy's still marketable, if he's still coming marketable and he could still be marketed and the people still motherfucking taking to him, I just think like, hey, listen, it's other, again, rap get the most, I think rap is under the microscope the most when it comes to this. Because even in the R&B shit, they don't even talk about their ages. Because you got new artists that's popping up and they damn near 40. Yeah, they new artists, R&B, doing whatever they doing, they coming out. It's about how you do shit.
It's the limitations that our people put on our people.
That's what it is.
Like, it's that negative lens.
I mean,
and we got to be real careful about that negative lens, bro.
I mean, don't get it fucked up.
I got a question for y'all.
But
what old head is marketable?
Okay, I got something for you.
And don't say 2 Chainz, please.
No, I'm going to say something for you. Right now, he doing it right now. Anybody out there that want to test the theory, you make sure that y'all go check out Don Michael Jr., who actually made himself go viral by making these skits on Facebook, TikTok, saying when you recording a 40-year-old rapper, but the whole time he looked like he the engineer. You never see who the rapper is, when really it was him the whole time. So people would be on the joint like, oh, 40-year-old bull, nice. Who the fuck is bull? Who the fuck is bull? And them shits, and now this nigga's doing millions of streams. We thought it was going to stop at 1 million. Thought it was going to stop at 2 million. Thought it was going to stop at 3 million. And it's still going.
And my thing is this.
My
thing is this. I don't feel like we can really like pinpoint what it is and what. I don't feel like we could do that because some people try to do that, right? You got guys like Tech 9 and these guys, they out here, they almost 50. If they're not 50, right?
Yeah.
And I just feel like, and that's back to the question that Dev asked you, would you let a 50-year-old sit down and go ahead and go crazy? A lot of times, guess what? If he already on and already like a look, like he already self-made and successful, that's gonna fly. That's gonna go. You got a lot of rappers right now pushing 50. It's only gonna be the new older rappers that's gonna get the
But that's what I'm talking about. Because what he do is, one of the things we do with our platforms, and this is why I commend Johnny Mac, is he gives a platform for new artists. It's easy to put the established, already famous people's Jones on your platform. They already got a fan base. It's different when you give in that look. Y'all would see a lot of times when our show would come on, because you know we give the behind the scenes of how our show work. We don't care. We share everything. We would have rappers performing in the beginning of the shows. What was happening is we was running into a lot of trouble with like copyright issues. You got to get clearances. You're trying to chase the artist down to get a clearance. It's demonetizing your page. So that's why we ended up creating our own intro, and only here and there we have those artists. But we put so many South Jersey and Philadelphia artists on our platform, and we know you do that. So the 50-year-old nigga that will be going to show his shit on your shit might be a somewhat unknown. And that's why I was asking, would you actually give them the time of day? Or are you looking for only the young, hot niggas like the Leaf Wards and shit like that? You know what I'm saying?
No, see, my thing is, I'll be bridging the gap. Because these youngins don't really know who paved the way. So my thing is bringing the older generation, like Oskino, bringing them on, like letting them tell their story. You know what I mean? Along with giving them, give me some bars. Give us a track, whatever the case may be. Because I feel like they ain't had a proper look either. We ain't had the proper platform. Like we only had DJ Cobb and Kev. Now, you know, when the first 48 come, all right, I'm gonna look out for the old heads, and I'm gonna look out for the younger generation, and we gonna bridge the gap. You know what I mean? That's just my play. You know what I mean? Because the old heads, we gotta understand the youngins better too. We gotta understand why they keep killing, why this keep happening.
Yeah.
Let's understand like what they come from, like how they came up, and understand like, you know what I mean, how to, you know what I mean, heal this thing. Like, so that's my thing, and we've been making a progress with it, man. Like really, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you work like a motherfucker, dog. I know you got that joint, and you also got locations.
Locations, spin-off show, man. God been blessing, man. It's a blessing to just sit here with you, man. I came under looking at you. You know what I mean? Looking at, you know what I mean? Y'all paved the way with the podcast thing. Y'all laid it down for individuals like me. Like, you know what I mean? Looking up to y'all. So it's just a blessing how things just, you know what I mean, evolving in my world. Like, you know what I mean? But I got my heart in it. Like, you know, I'm genuinely linking with these artists and genuinely creating these platforms to get them out the street.
I think it takes a certain kind of person to do it. And not only just besides the skills to do it, but just character-wise, to get like, especially in a place like Philly, right? Because you in the knee-deep trenches. You're in one of the most dangerous cities in America right now.
Oh my God!
You know what I'm saying? So to see you getting that love in the trenches from different sides of Philadelphia, a lot of, you know, these are a lot of like very respectable street guys, you know, people that you deal with and you converse with, and they show you love and respect.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing to have influence over them. Cause it's like a big disconnect, you know what I mean? The youngest feel like they, you know what I mean, the old heads use them, you know what I mean? They don't respect them, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I come in differently, adding value to them. Like, I don't want nothing from y'all.
And it's because it's true.
Know? Yeah.
A lot of these old head niggas do use the young niggas. They try to make it look like they a part of their age group sometimes. On a street level, obviously, they use these niggas to take charges, to put in work.
They tell me,
you know what I'm saying?
They tell me all the time around my way, because I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I sit and make time. You know, when I get off work, I see them, you know, we holler, they be around the way.
Yeah.
And we'll get into it and we'll start chopping it up. And they'll be like, damn, Porta. They really look me in my eyes and be like, damn, Porta, like, oh, they don't even be talking to us like this, man.
That shit go a long way. It go a long way with them.
Yeah.
But we got to understand we was them before.
For sure.
We was them. Then they had the proper guidance. You know what I mean?
I got a lot of them because, you know, I work in like childcare. So I got a lot of them that they end up with their baby moms at my joint bringing me their babies. So I watch, you know, I end up with some of these guys that, you know, and I like to talk to them. I like to remind them about their babies. Like, yo, this is like your biggest investment.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? This is like heavy for you. Every chance I get, and they know, they out there, every chance I get when they come, they drop the baby off, they come pick the baby up, they be with the baby mom, sometimes they dolo. And then I see them dolo on the block with no babies.
Right.
And I'll bring up the babies. How the baby doing?
Send that reminder.
You know
what I'm saying? Send that reminder. They need to keep that in their mind, man. A lot of people think that what we do with this podcasting thing is easy, and that is just, you know, that's just talking. What I will say is a great thing for people who used to rap. Because it's all somewhat still performance. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is us. But when the camera turn on, that's when I got to turn on the Dangerous Dev Nasty. Before that, I was having problems with wires. We late as fuck. We hot as hell. We had Monica's microphone was fucked up. She done, I don't know if Wally Wood Kingdom spilled something. It spilled something on the mic. She dripped on the microphone. Now the mics didn't work.
I got to give y'all the credit. The energy is priceless. Like, y'all just come with a different energy. I've been in different podcasts, especially around this time. You know what I mean? I'm doing my season 4. You know what I mean? I got my new spin-up show, so I've been on the marketing run. This energy priceless, and let me get Dave his flowers. He sat on the phone with me. He saw, you know, my pages go down.
Dave is me, by the way. Everybody calls me Dave Nasty. No. Check this out. One of my closest homies. Listen,
he just almost lost me because I was about to know who the fuck is Dave.
No, we talk about it all the time. One of my closest homies, Omi in the Hellcat. My name in his phone still is Dav from when he first met me, because for some reason Dev is just not the name. Niggas will know me for 2 years. And every day they told to me, be like, yo, Dave, man, I'm telling you, Dave, shit crazy, Dave. I'd be like, bro, I've known you for years, and niggas just be like, you're Dave to me. You're Dave, bro. You know what I'm saying? They can't say Dev, man.
It's better than Dove.
yeah.
Call you a fucking old bird.
Yeah, Dave will take his flowers, man. Go ahead, let's talk about Dave.
I'm a young, look, analyze it like this. I'm a young cat. I'm 30 years old. He saw the vision, and he saw me going through a lot. He sat on the phone with me hours, you know what I mean? Giving me the game, like, you know what I mean? Just don't do that. They don't do it. They don't throw plays. They don't care, like, you know what I mean? The older generation. So,
right.
You know what I mean? I got to commend you. You're like, you know what I mean? For doing that, you know what I mean? It's hard, man, especially when you're doing this thing by yourself. Like, you know what I mean? It's real hard, and you get discouraged at times, but I got a calling. And I feel like that, you know what I mean? Each day I wake up, you know what I mean? I just keep working and keep going and shit like that. And it's working. It's working out.
No, it's definitely working because they mentioning him on some of the bigger platforms as well. You know what I'm saying?
Heavy.
A lot of people won't mention, the people that won't mention this man, honestly, is all on purpose.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna just keep it 1,000. It's on purpose. For some reason, sometimes people in certain positions, they feel like if they do that, they're giving up their spot. For me, it's never about that. Any person, I don't give a fuck who it is. If you ask any niggas from Philly, whatever, you ask a B McFly, I'm gonna throw a nigga a play immediately. Any person, because that doesn't affect. I actually think doing stuff like that gives me more opportunities. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
I think it gives me, I think on a, like literally on an energy level, and also you never know. I don't plan on ever being fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But you never know if you done put 10 people in a position where they blessed and something happens to you.
Right.
You got 10 people that could lift you and put you back in place. You know what I'm saying? So even on that level, I just don't see why people don't throw people certain plays. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Only some people see that though, Dev. Some people don't. They just have a different way of looking at it, a different mentality. Because I get what you're saying, and I think that's the proper way to do it. That's like putting insurance on you and your team, you know, and some people just do it a different way.
Now, Johnny, if it ain't rapping or something like that, because we talked about things that, because we know podcasting is something that an older rapper, an actor, somebody that was DJing that's not doing that anymore could do now. But what is a job or something, or not, it don't even have to be a job. What's something somebody of a certain age just shouldn't be doing no more? I know some of the ladies gotta have something, like if you meet a man and he 45, what is he not allowed to do that would make like Wally be just like, nah, you can't do that, bro. You 40 plus. You know what I'm saying?
I think like going out to the clubs, like after a certain age, you gotta kind of relax.
You can't hit the
But
club.
that ain't a job.
No, it don't have to be.
It don't have to be a job. Like
all
it could just. I just feel like after a certain age, like you need to. If you got a nice crib, you need to be inviting people over, buying some bottles of wine, kicking it with your.
So you
like,
trying to say women is whores?
How?
Where did you get that from?
Listen, I'm
The
Wally.
shot he took.
No,
you
Wally.
didn't say that.
Wally said women is whores because you
I
saying
didn't say that.
you're saying
I didn't say that,
you're
yo.
saying that if I, which I won't be because our love is forever, if I was single all of a sudden, right, at my age, right, me going to the club would be a violation. You think that these women, I should just hit them up and they should just come to a non-public place, just come to my crib. They whores?
I think she was saying more like kickbacks.
Yeah, like a
Not just-
back at
So
the
you
crib.
saying women should just slide to niggas' cribs?
Yeah, like if I wouldn't meet you want to be at a club, or we could
About
go
to be
to
a lot of missing women out
a
there.
nice restaurant. Or something. I'm not saying like listen, you go out to listen, hold on, time out.
And the Roe v.
Listen.
Wade thing was overturned. Don't
But,
go to that man's
listen,
house.
if you
Don't
don't
go to that
gotta
man's house.
necessarily go to his house on the first day. If y'all gonna go out today, y'all gonna go to a nice restaurant that has a nice wine tasting menu, whatever the case may be.
So where is a nigga supposed to meet these women then if he can't go to a little nightclub party?
You could go to a
like that.
restaurant. You could go to a social club, like the Fiddler Club. You got Soho House. You got all these places people could go to.
Hold on, wait.
bars.
I've never met. I'm gonna be honest. I've never met a woman in a restaurant.
I've met somebody at a restaurant, especially if you sitting at the bar.
But listen, first we got to think about what we talking about here. We originally started talking about an older person, a certain age.
Right.
So because we
So
talking
when they gonna walk in the club, they gotta. Let me paint the picture for you.
All right, paint
All
it.
right. you go to a club, for example, right now in Philadelphia, you have like Royal Club, you have Mirage, you have all these different clubs, right? You go to the club, all you see is people in sections. You barely see people at the bar.
Okay.
But people barely dancing. So who the hell you gonna meet?
I know what Wally's saying.
Who
They
the hell
definitely
you
gotta
gonna meet?
They
Like,
definitely gotta.
where they gonna meet somebody
hang it
at
up.
40 plus years old at the bar? They're gonna be like, hey babe, how are you?
You got better chance. So you
No,
saying
they
that?
got a better chance sitting at the bar at a restaurant. A girl just came from work. She's chilling after a day of work, having a meal or having a glass of wine. You have more chance engaging with somebody and having conversation.
Bad bitches that's at a restaurant is already with niggas.
That's not
Hold on,
true. That's
listen.
not true.
They're doing it
You're
at the
talking
clubs.
about, you're talking about certain age bracket. If you're talking about 40 plus.
Niggas that's 40 ain't trying to bag other 40-year-old bitches.
They're trying
I'm just
to,
saying,
Wally,
so-
they're trying to compete with the young niggas. Like, they want to be in the same environment as the young niggas.
Who
like,
do?
next door, the older niggas. They want, because they're
not
ahead
all,
of the
the,
game.
not all the older niggas though, because that's why I kind of like, I do agree with Wally to a certain extent, because I feel like the club scene definitely,
It's all for show.
definitely,
It's all
no,
for show.
but it definitely has changed. Where like, it's a younger thing now for sure, for certain. Where back in the day, I feel like we was getting the club off to an older age limit and it was acceptable. Now I think a lot of people are like, fuck it,
That's
man,
why
I'm
they
gonna
gotta
party
hang
at
it
the, a lot of older niggas is like, yo, we're gonna party at the restaurant. Because
Right.
it's a lot of shit, you know, them young niggas, you getting killed at the club.
So,
like,
all right.
It's crazy. I think it switched up a little bit.
All right. So one, we got to paint the kind of clubs, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
We got to paint the kind of clubs.
That's why I painted the picture.
I feel like, me personally, if I was in that situation, me going, I don't think that like I'm gonna go to a restaurant to go eat and find bitches.
No.
I just
I'm not saying like a restaurant.
I'm not going to Del Frisco to meet
listen,
somebody. I'm not going
but you
to
might
Steak
be
48
But it
to
is.
meet
Right,
somebody. I'm
but-
taking somebody there. I'm bringing
Right,
them there.
right,
But I get
but-
what she's saying about the club shit, because you know what I mean. It's crazy right now in the club scene, the night scene right now. You gotta hire security if you somebody with a buzz or whatever the case may
Right.
be.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
Where
I don't
I'm from,
understand.
where I'm from, it's a certain age where you go from the club and a lounge nigga to a lodge nigga. They got lodges in my hood.
That's what I'm
and
saying, like social
they for
clubs.
like older
Okay.
people,
Yeah.
older groups. They do
Okay.
memberships, shit like that. They got their
Social
own
club,
buildings. They got
yes.
their own bars. When you older, they doing that. They not in.
So that's
them-
where you go.
I would. No, I would. No,
No,
don't
he's
get it
in
fucked
my
up.
clubs.
Don't get it fucked up. Me personally, right now, at the current age that I'm at, I feel like I could do both.
Okay.
I feel like I could do both. I could definitely still go out with the young crowd because I ain't in their way. I'm like a ghost when I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing me. I'm
I work
focused.
every weekend in the club environment, and I see the same older niggas that need to hang it up. You need to hang it up. You're too old.
Hey, what's hold on?
Because a lot of these old niggas be paying for pussy.
Over 45.
So
45 and up.
So she just gave out the age right now because we got an
it?
official age. Because this is what we're asking here. We're asking when's too old to do certain things.
Right.
So finally we got to an answer. Monica said 45 years old.
For the club, for your club,
In
where
the
the
club,
young people be at.
She better not see you in the club.
Now, do
At
you work,
45
Monica? Do you work?
Battling, doing bottle wars with like the young people. Like,
Hold
that's
on,
weird. That's what I'm saying.
you
Like,
wanna
they're
know the,
flashy.
but you want to know the crazy part about that type of shit is? Most people don't know that most men don't get to their, I don't know if you want to call it peak, of
Yeah,
making
time.
money until
Right.
you are 45 years
Right.
old. We not counting niggas that sell dope.
Oh.
We not talking about
said,
sell.
oh.
You could sell drugs and make money at fucking 19. You could have a crazy run at
Right.
17.
Yeah.
We talking about grown men, for the most part. A nigga that's in the club that actually could spend that money is normally of a certain age anyway, if it's legal
Right.
bread. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that's
But
how that
even the
works.
people with legal bread, I'm telling you, they at some of these restaurants, and I'm not talking about like an Applebee's or a Fridays. They at like a AKA, or they're at the Franklin bar where they just have cocktail menus.
This
and
where you
that's
can
it.
find Wally
You
on.
get what I'm saying? Like they at like certain places. So like for me, I'll pop in the club if I know somebody there.
Right.
I might do a little
That's like
real
that
nigga
escort
walk through.
vibes.
I just walk through. I say what's up and I keep it pushing. But at the end of the day, I go to these places and you network with people as well. I'm not
Right.
sitting here gonna be in
Okay.
the club every weekend.
Yeah.
You know, with it. That's just too much.
Yeah.
The club is just. I think I
It's
know
not
for
the
me.
same from back in
you
the day.
remember when we went to the last performance? We went to the strip club. Like it was just.
You remember when we went to the strip club?
Yo, let's be clear on that. Hold on, can I be clear? Can Dev/Dave be completely clear? That night, Wally was my girl. I what I told everybody.
He didn't want.
Listen, even though
hold on, let her explain.
Connie, I got your back. That nigga was like this.
Yeah.
He was like, he literally, come close.
Don't bring.
He literally was like this. He was like, listen, you can't come no.
I threw ones. Yo, I threw ones.
I was trying to get mine for a minute.
I threw, hey, Mac, I threw ones on Dev. Look, I threw ones on Dev left. Them shits fell right to the floor like that. He was like this. He just looked around. He was like, I was like, oh, this nigga different.
Yeah, I don't fuck
But
around.
You don't fuck around? You gotta come home, right?
That's it.
Yeah.
He don't want.
What you talking about?
Hey, yo, he don't want to rumble with the V.
Yeah.
Nah, he definitely don't want to rumble with the V.
I don't blame him.
Nah,
I don't blame him.
Should throw the hex on the whole family, literally.
Yeah, listen.
Oh, you
man.
got a crazy one?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
They keep you in pocket.
We can see.
They keep you in pocket.
Look, he's sweating. He can't take it.
I think
listening to what Monica.
Listen, my bottom line answer though, and this is just me being all serious, right? My bottom line answer though, don't get me wrong. I'm the type. I definitely want to be somewhere chilling.
Yeah.
You know, when I hit and I'm nearing that shit. Like, trust me, where I be undercover, they ain't gonna be able to find me. But I also believe in letting other people be great, letting people live their life. You know what I mean? If an old head motherfucker, I mean, I don't see the use in it, and you going out around all the young guys. You know what I mean? And the young girls, I don't. That's weird. Yeah. But if that's what you're doing, like, and I happen to just be out or whatever, and I see. I don't give a fuck, man.
But what do y'all feel about the women? What should women? What?
No, but see,
So
it's
that's
different.
hold on.
And that's,
No, not
Go
for,
ahead.
not
You know,
for the
women
club.
always gotta be.
It's
No,
different.
I'm not saying going to the club. I'm saying what would y'all want from women? Like, what's something that y'all be like?
Okay. Something too old?
Yeah.
I think I'm trying to figure out an age. There's an age where a woman shouldn't be fighting. Fighting. For me personally.
What's the age? It's kind of hard. You gotta be careful.
Nah, I ain't being careful. I don't give a fuck.
That's a good one.
You ain't got no business out there in the streets beating up bitches.
I think it's,
Even if you can fight, even if you can.
I think it's the age. I think it's the age where y'all gotta stop being tight with that pussy.
What?
You know what?
Nah, I'm dead serious. Let me hold on. Nah.
Well, as we get older, it does loosen up, doesn't it?
Hold on.
The liquor is hitting.
No, it ain't. No. This ain't got nothing to do with no liquor. These be real points that I be wanting to touch on, bro. They just come in weird
So you think
opportunities.
bitches supposed to just freely give out their pussy into their
I'm talking about to like your man, for one. I'm talking about to the nigga you with. Right?
Okay.
Let's get it right. Let me get specific now. Right? I think
Paint
there's
the
a lot
picture.
of women out here. Let me finish my statement.
Let him get his shit
I
off.
think there's a lot of
Let him get his shit off.
Thank you, Monica.
You're welcome.
Love ya. Listen, I think that it's a lot of women out here, right, that be somewhat, for whatever reason, but they type stingy with the box, with their man or whatever. They hold it and they bargain with it in a certain type of way, right? They use the box as a bargaining chip to a certain extent, right? So hold on, let me build.
Give an example.
So, easy. It's easy. You just don't give up the pussy.
For what though? What do we want?
Because
You
the
said
nigga
they
ain't buy you
bargain.
French fries.
For
Because the
what?
nigga ain't buy you lunch.
What?
Dumb shit. Because the nigga forgot to
He
leave
ate
the
without
hair
me.
money for you to get your hair done. Because the nigga couldn't get you the $8,000 Birkin and chose to pay the bills instead.
Yeah.
Weird shit. You'll hold the pussy back.
Yeah.
Like goofy
Talk to
shit.
them, Richie.
Goofy shit, right? So I just think, and this is why my statement was for real. I just feel like, especially for couples, this for single people too, right? This for single people too. I just feel like it's a certain time and point where we get to when we gonna leave this bitch. You're gonna be done, right? And my whole thing is like, I ain't telling you to be a whore. I ain't telling no male to go be a dirty dick nigga and just be diving in whatever. But I'm telling people to live their life.
Porter's not telling you to, but I am. I think that if you're old, right, at a certain point,
Fuck like a horse.
well, like listen,
Fuck like a rabbit.
If you, why
Whose
would
pussy is this?
Hold on. Why would a 47-year-old single woman even care about body count at that point?
Exactly. And if I'm
Just fuck
I
niggas.
just feel like, hold on. I just feel like if I'm 40-something and I'm 40-something and you
Hold on.
40-something and
I'm
we
gonna
already and we supposed to be together forever, right? Unless you don't like sex, and we've talked about these type
There are
people
people like
who
that.
not sexually active like
Right,
that.
right.
And these are the people who I was mainly sending my message to.
Okay.
Check this
You
out.
gotta
Hold on.
loosen up and let that pussy
You
go.
gotta let the
Hold on,
pussy
hold
go.
on, hold on.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you something. Kevin Gates was on Carisha Please podcast, right? Shout out to them. He said something really, I was listening to it today, and he said, I don't care if the woman had 20 bodies before me.
Facts.
Who cares? He's like, if I'm emotionally connected to you, who gives a fuck if you fucked 50 niggas prior? And
Hold on. Did he
But
say
he
50?
also-
Hold on, wait. Did he say 50 or did he say 20? You changed the number.
He just said 20.
Because that's a big
Hold on, yo, because hold on.
but
Let
I'm
me
just saying,
let
he
me
was
tell
just
you.
referencing.
Let me tell you something.
Well.
Niggas already assume 20 bodies. So 20 is not.
Not
He
only-
didn't give a high number.
Hold on,
How
hold
many
on,
bodies you got? You got your bodies?
Hold on.
So if a woman told y'all 20,
He also didn't stop fucking his cousin,
20
so
in
why
your
can't we go off of
life?
this
20
guy?
in your life?
20.
no, I'm just saying, like, if a girl, it doesn't matter, and he didn't give a age range, so I think it matters. Like, so if it's a 20-year-old, she said she had 20 bodies. Come on now, like, does it matter?
Listen, I'm gonna explain how it works.
He didn't give an age.
No, I'm gonna tell you how it works.
Okay.
Number one, niggas don't even look at 20 bodies the way that niggas might have looked at 20 bodies in 1987 or something like that. Because we know by the way we fucking how many bodies you gotta be adding up in one summer. You know what I'm saying? We know you went and moved to Cali for 2 months. You was fucking. You went down to motherfucking Miami. Why'd you just lay back like that?
You're making this shit up.
You moved to Cali.
No, I did. But the crazy thing is, when I moved to Cali, I only had sex twice, and that's on everything.
How long did you live there?
I lived there for a year and some change, and there's many reasons why.
Okay.
There's many reasons
so
why.
let's do
but-
the addition. She moved somewhere where she didn't know anybody, and it was 2 bodies. So if we home for a year and a half, let's just make this.
How many bodies do you think Wally has?
I don't.
Guess.
She trying to.
Guess.
Why you know I'm not doing that
Guess
to my.
mine.
I'm not doing that to my sis. I'm
Porta,
not doing that
Porta,
to.
how many bodies do you think I have?
I mean, listen, I'm gonna be honest, right? I'm gonna be honest.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think that not a lot of women, because I think y'all way more like a
gonna
little
answer her
protect.
question?
I
How many
think y'all
fucking bodies do you think I had?
My armpits is
right
sweating
now in your life,
Right
When a
now in
female
my
say
life.
5, it's 50.
in your life, Monica.
I said
No, 'cause Monica.
I'm just saying, when a female say 5, it's 50.
I think Monica got like. I would give Monica right now at her age. I would give Monica. I wouldn't give her over 20.
Damn.
I wouldn't give her over
But what's
20.
Monica's
And the
age?
reason I'm giving her 20 though is because Monica a free spirit. She ain't got no, she just told us she fucked somebody new. Like, yo, so
fucking up the mic, that's why.
Yo, shout out to the nigga with the magneto
yeah,
dick.
shout out to the nigga
Yo.
that gave her the metal dick. Somebody gave
You
her metal
fucking up our
dick and she
sound.
came in and fucked the whole sound system up.
Yeah, all of a
She
sudden,
did.
Monica
But-
touching microphones, shorting out wires, all types of shit, and she said it was from new dick energy.
But this the best thing about Monica, right? Just to give Monica her flowers while we here right now. Monica ain't no frontin' broad.
No.
Monica ain't running around here trying to front like she not fucking.
I respect that.
Right? Monica not trying to hide when she fucks because she's obviously
Hold on.
woman.
None of our girls front.
Right?
All of our
that's
girls
a fact.
tell the
That's
real,
a
tell the
fact.
truth. You
That's
know
a
what I'm
fact.
saying? Yeah, that's
But this goes back to like where I was going with this shit. Cause a lot of female have trouble worrying about what people gonna think about them and how people gonna like feel about them when they
But
really
we do
find out how
that
you.
because men frown.
I don't think they really care.
But that's what I'm telling y'all. But that's what I'm telling
I
y'all.
feel like now though, but I feel like now women are just getting into that space where they're like, you know what? I don't really give a fuck. But it took us a while for us to get there. I'm just speaking from people from my generation. Not so much Sin and Monica because it's more accepted. Like, yeah, if I fuck 10 niggas, whatever, it is what it is. If I fuck 15, whatever. But back then, if you fuck anybody from the block and then you fucked another nigga from another neighborhood and that could be 2 niggas, you a hoe.
Well, hold on. It's the raps. It's the raps. You know, they got the city girls. They represent and they talking about
Megan Thee
Stallion. But hold on, they got all that going on. But it does still count to niggas. What I'm trying to say is at the point when you are a 47-year-old woman,
Yeah.
it didn't work out the fantasy thing where you get with the nigga at 29 or at least, and y'all live out y'all adventure forever. It don't matter. The counter is broke. The clock is over. No one cares. If you fuck
the
8
chemistry's
niggas,
there, just fuck 'em.
just fuck the nigga.
It ain't that
If you're
deep.
47, fuck him. Suck his dick.
Hold on, time out. So there's
been here
women,
for a long
hold on
time.
really quick. There's women 40 plus that are doing that?
I believe, yes. I believe there's women. Put it like this. I know women.
Because
I know women. I believe there's women out there that are not into sex, right? They're and they may be into just peace and being chilling all day, which is nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But you got to understand that if you got a man that's not into that peace shit as much as you,
Right.
and he do got a high sex drive,
Right.
And he a sexually active man, and it's your man, I feel like, to a certain extent, we got to compromise.
No, that's a fact.
You got to
And I feel like
compromise,
especially
and
if
don't
you
nobody
committed
want,
to somebody-
and don't nobody want no, and listen, don't nobody want no pity pussy.
All right, Richie. Now you getting picky.
No, I'm
If this
serious.
Woman, if this woman,
Nah.
all right, let's hypothetical, right? If this woman doesn't have a high libido or whatever, right? And she just doesn't have the sex drive, but she's trying to do that for her man. You gotta give her the benefit of the doubt.
But could you imagine you horny as hell?
Well,
And
my
hold
thing
on,
is, like,
listen
we
to me.
shouldn't be
Hold
dealing
on,
with
listen
that
to me.
person.
Hold on, listen to me. Could you imagine you horny as hell, right? And
And then
every
nigga
time
don't
you
wanna
trying to
give
get some dick, it's like, yeah, it's over here. If you want to, you're gonna have to come.
Hold on, but you know,
have to fight for my shit
Porta, you
sometimes,
know
though.
that's more likely. Like women are usually what I'm saying is women become more in a sexual prime later.
Yeah, like in their 40s.
Niggas is ready to bust everything down from their teenage years. They already ready to go. Older women is always ready to go. It's usually when you older niggas, I'm 43 now, and I sometimes just be like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not the same mentality. Like
Right.
everywhere, my
Can I keep
dick
it
was just
100?
knocking cameras over
Can I
back
keep
in the
it
day.
100?
You feel what I'm saying?
Can I keep it 100?
It's like,
I ain't gonna hold you. I went to go visit my grandma, and let me tell you something. She still be craving for that.
Grandma knocking shit down? That's the
The
queen.
only thing is that her man can't. Like he can't. Her husband. He
But
can't.
she the
You
original
think-
Wally Water Kingdom? She the
original.
Do you think?
And she-
Plug
do
me
you
in,
think, do you
please.
think? Do you think her man? Do you think her man will let somebody? Do you think her man will let somebody like knock that itch
I
for
don't
her?
think so. I don't think so.
For grandma?
I think she wouldn't do that. But like she be like, she was talking about it the last time. I was like, Grandma. She was like, listen.
I mean, me personally, I ain't gonna hold you. Even when like
She 80.
even when like the piece start,
man.
even when like the piece start malfunctioning, right?
Yeah.
And shit like that. Like if I'm like 60, so I'm hoping at 60 we still functioning. But if I see after 60 and this shit like not functioning,
What
I
happened?
get it. I still want to be super nasty. I want to like
So you
just,
gonna do other things?
yeah, I'm gonna eat your pussy. I'm gonna eat your ass.
Got to.
Old,
Damn.
nasty, just and I'm gonna still be in shape, still trying to be. So we gonna find a way to get you right.
So would you wear a dildo?
I wouldn't wear one. I'm not the wearer type, but I told y'all, I have hammered a joint.
I threw dildos out.
Would that make you like an honorary dyke if you wear a dildo and knock shit down? Monica. How that work?
I was picturing the gym and shit that you're just saying. Like,
I would
told-
rather you get like do
I
it
told-
with
listen,
your hand rather than strap
man,
it on because that's
Man, I told y'all about the time when I got done and it wasn't enough for the person and they whipped the motherfucker out the drawer and said, I got something, nigga. You can still help me.
But do you
held
it?
Nick, what? I was from where you supposed to hold it at.
Hold on.
And I jabbed
But
her.
do you feel like you got
my
the
God.
same skill set from the wrist that you got from the hip though? Because you've been rocking from here.
I don't think
you
it was.
just take no
I
pills?
don't think it was the same. I don't.
sometimes that don't
No,
be
take the
helping.
pills.
I was young. This before even Perks was popping. Perks wasn't even
No,
popping.
I'm talking about Viagra.
Oh no.
They probably wasn't popping either.
I don't even think they was. No, what was around back then for shit like that? I think they had like Spanish Fly and Viagra. Because it was certain
Viagra.
no, it was certain stores that was selling Viagra and what's the other one?
I don't know, there's a lot of shit on
Cialis.
there.
no Viagra.
They still sell
Cialis.
Cialis.
You said what?
But nah, that's what she wanted, bro. And me, I'm the
Viagra.
type. I got mines. I don't want to leave Shorty hanging. She pulled out the Black Mamba. So I was like, nah, I got you.
She got that shit the black mama.
That's what it looked like. It was just a big black like nightstick joint. And I was like, oh, this is what you want, huh? I was like, I'm tired. I didn't think my man was waking back up that night. So I said, fuck it. I got you. I got you.
You was probably taking perks that night, or you had too much Henny in your system.
Nah, what I was supposed to be on, and I would have stood strong and all night if I'd have had that 7th and Butler in me. If I'd have had yeah, they know, Philly know, that Clearfield. If I'd have had that, 2 jars of that, 3 jars, we'd have been up all night. I'm telling you.
That's better than holding the dildo.
Is that the honey? I don't want to know
It's
what it
definitely
is.
not.
It's a Philly, shout out to my Philly family,
It's
man.
not honey either.
Shout out to my Philly family, man. Eighth and Butler, they know the vibes.
it
This
is?
back in the day shit.
I said, you know what it is?
No,
I don't know what it is.
I gotta go look into that shit. But I'm
No,
not
he know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I just ain't say it. I'm just saying the streets, they used to sell it.
It's PCP.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Come on.
How you don't know? How you don't know? How you don't know, man?
Jars of PCP.
Cause my shit work.
I'm saying, but how you don't know where the wet spots was at?
I forgot you used to do that.
I'm using some oils or something. I ain't holding the dildo. I'm throwing them motherfuckers out. If I find a joint in the
you're
closet,
selfish. You're
I'm
selfish.
yeah.
No, you're a
I'm
hater.
going to do that. No.
Hold
on.
on.
Fuck out.
So if you find the dildo, but what if she molds your joint? It's the same joint as a copy.
Man, I'm throwing that shit out.
You wouldn't feel special?
You're a
Cause sometimes,
hater.
like, them
It's
joints
your
is
dick,
first of
babe.
all, the size of them joints, bro.
But I said, what if she copy your joint? She molds your joint, so it's a twin.
What if it's smaller? Would
No.
that make you feel better? If it was smaller?
I would rather get. I'm
on.
looking at
If
ass.
I'm
I'm
not
looking at
outside
coochie.
hoeing, if
making
I'm
it-
not outside hoeing, in the nightstand I'm going because I'm gonna get me up and you will not throw my shit out.
You better hide it. I'm telling you, it's going out the
How
window.
you gonna
Hold on,
throw
hold on,
that? You're selfish.
That shit gotta go. All right, bullet. Okay, a bullet. You can have the bullet.
A bullet.
You can have the bullet. I'll put it on you. I'm hitting you.
Yeah.
A dildo. No.
What's the difference?
What if she
Hold
get-
on, Mac. What's the difference? Because you telling me you'll grab a small. Hold on. You're telling me you'll grab a small little dick, fake dick, but you won't grab a big fake dick. I don't get it, Mac. Where we at?
The name of this
That's
episode
one
is
rider.
Mac only grabs small dick.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just trying to figure out because he said I'll put the bullet in.
That's a
I'll grab the
robbery.
little meat.
That's a
He didn't
robbery.
It's
say,
still a
he
little
didn't say,
fake
no,
meat.
no.
Dildo is this
He didn't say,
big
he didn't
and-
say he'll put the, you don't put the bullet in. It's a it
just
vibrates.
put it on the
No,
clit.
but he said he would handle
No, but
it
it's on
for
the
her.
clit. It's on the clit.
It's on the
That's
clit.
a
You're
dildo
not going
vibrating.
in it. You're not going in and out with the bullet.
No, because now
How
you
you gonna
putting,
throw it out without
you
touching
putting
it?
shit in your bitch head.
Yeah, you gotta
In her
take
How you gonna throw it out?
Yeah, now, like, because, fake plastic, and it's, and you
Let
can't
me ask
match
you
it up with
something,
you. You can't
Mac.
match no dildo.
Johnny
with
Mac,
it.
Johnny Mac, Johnny
can't
Mac,
match it.
Johnny Mac.
There's no
You got a
way.
wife, Johnny Mac,
What?
you got a wife at home,
Yes.
right? What if she said the only thing better than one Johnny Mac would be 2 Johnny Macs, but there's no 2 Johnny Macs. She wanted to get a mold of the Johnny Mac piece down to the vein, right? Down to the vein.
She
right?
wanted a double
Hold on,
Mac.
no.
TP, BP?
No, she wanted an exact replica. Would you feel a way about her rocking out with 2 joints at once, like you and the joint? But it to her is a threesome. She getting a train by you.
No,
by
you
2
said
Johnny
it right
Macs.
the first time.
Train.
You said it right the
We
first
would
time.
be getting a
Threesome.
divorce if I was asked.
But look, hey, Mac.
Hold on, wait, Porta, Porta.
Fuck no, I'm selfish. I don't care.
You wanna
said
be the
she
only
want
thing
2 Johnny
penetrating.
Macs, though.
Huh?
She said she want 2 Johnny Mac. You exactly, though.
No.
Is that your thing? You want to be the only thing penetrating her?
I'm the ball, and when it comes down to bed, I'm the ball. I'm making it happen.
But listen-
but 2 Johnny Macs, you being greedy.
But listen,
No.
when you get to that
can't get 2
age, but
Johnny
listen,
Macs.
let's say you get to an age, because don't get me wrong, I feel how you feel. I agree with you. I want to be able to pump every time, on time, round 2, round 3, whatever you need. I'm gonna lay you down till you go to
Fucking
sleep.
right.
I want to be that too. I don't think we'll be able to do it forever. So I'm just asking you, like, you love her. This your John. You already dogged her 20 years. She know what the Johnny Mac in his prime could do. It's the
Right.
Mac truck. She knows about it, right?
Mac truck, I like that. That's the new name.
Yeah,
I'm using that tonight.
You gonna be, I know. Don't worry about it. It's on the muscle, nigga. It's all love. But my
Mac
thing
truck.
is, when you get to a certain point where like you just physically can't anymore, right? This age, and your wife saying, "Boo, babe, like, come on, I just you do me with this, like, hammer me down, like, come on, you got yours." Like, I ain't get mine. I'm just saying, if you can't physically do it, that's how I felt that night. I don't do this shit on no random shit. I'm just saying to John, wanted more. And me, I was, and that's crazy because I was.
that.
You got to realize where they know that story. Go look in the past episode because this was a fight at the club. Big fight broke out. People got maced. People got hit with bats, and I ended up at this shorty crib. So it played out good for me because she took care of me. She held me down. I just didn't have the energy to fuck. There was too much going on, and I couldn't fuck no more.
But we gonna fuck tomorrow.
She saved my life.
She needs to get fucked now, though. Johnny, how you?
Johnny, she saved my life.
How many times that we can't get the pussy? How many times that we shut down?
Wow, so you just doing them like that?
It gotta be like that.
Petty.
How many times?
Nah,
Let me ask you something, Johnny Mac. Do you
That's
watch,
real.
Johnny
You
Mac,
always get to know.
Johnny Mac, you watch pornos with your girl? You watch pornos?
I love it. Watching it with her.
All right, so
Sometimes I get a little jealous.
Hold on, do she pick the pornos? Hold on, because that's what I want to know. Is she picking the pornos? Is she picking the pornos?
Huh?
Is she they don't know. Yo, see this nigga, you can't do that shit. You can't do that shit on the Devinwade Show. You pick the pornos?
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna pick the pornos.
She
You're not picking those super husky John, and I'm like just like in the.
Yo, listen. Hold on. If you watching porn, hold on.
It's not gonna be two niggas or three niggas. No, it's gonna be three bitches. And it's gonna cater to what I can do in my life.
Mac, is there like a certain, if you watching porn with your joint, is there like a certain level of excitement from her that's like too much? It's out of pocket. Like if you're watching porn together, she like
you got when you horny, when you're in a horny mind frame.
Yeah.
Ain't none of that.
You ain't tripping?
No. But I'm gonna think about that shit after I let that.
Cause what if you watching the joint and your joint like, God damn, shit. What you over here like?
Yeah. When certain characters come on the screen, she gets souped up. Is that gonna bother you?
Huh?
Yeah. It is. Say it again, Wally. What's huh? When a nigga say huh, what's that mean?
If you got huh, you can hear.
No, that's gonna bother me. I'm a jealous motherfucker.
Me too.
Okay.
Me too.
I'm
What's
telling
your
you.
sign?
jealous.
Hold on, what's your sign?
Huh? I'm Aquarius.
Oh, no
What
wonder.
Yeah.
No wonder.
They not jealous, guys.
We
man.
run the fucking world.
Nah, for sure.
We do.
Lie.
We help.
Yeah.
We big help.
Why are you jealous?
But they say Aquarius are very in tune with their sexuality.
Man, we
For sure, we
I be
dogs.
hating sometimes. Like I'm freaky,
We dogs.
freaky too.
You know
Damn.
that whole
Freaky
interview.
Mills.
You know that whole interview you brought up. I believe, if I ain't mistaken, one of them is in
No,
Aquarius.
they
I believe.
both of them.
Yeah, Kevin Gates,
and her are
and
You hear
Aquarius.
Kevin Gates on the interview that Wally was talking about what he was gonna do to a girl or something like that, like stick it in her ass and twist it all her.
because
in
somebody,
the-
what happened is somebody that made that
Damn.
nigga mad.
No,
Huh?
Somebody that made him mad.
His girl got she cheated
Johnny,
on me,
you
right?
get your butt ate.
My ass ate me.
No.
Fuck no.
ass
Don't even
ate
touch
me?
my ass. And it's not even if I got my ass ate, I would tell you guys. Like,
What about a little bit down, like the gooch area?
or plate? No.
Man,
You
no
can't.
Gucci.
I'm because I got homies that we talk about. We have our little conversation, our guy conversation, and all that.
So who from the first 48 squad? Who getting their ass hit? You saying NH niggas like that that's around?
I didn't tell him H. I don't know. Not H. Not
Okay.
H. It's another homie.
Okay.
I ain't gonna pull his
Who
card.
was it?
I don't know.
Oh, all right. We try to
I'm
get
gonna say hi.
we try to get niggas to snitch on things that's not crimes on our
But
show.
no. I
Right.
was never. And let me tell you, I'm a very sexual guy. Like, you know what I mean. I like the explicit. But you
like
can't even
explicit,
touch my
but
ass
how
when I'm
far-
on top. You can't
how
touch
far-
that shit.
how
You
far-
cannot. I'ma smack your hand.
but how
I'll
explicit
eat your
are you
ass.
though?
I'll
How
come
explicit
up to-
are you?
Huh?
You explicit, but how explicit?
Yeah,
You're
Wally want to know
explicit.
what you be doing.
I mean, I do. It's all.
What's your
bars
signature?
off.
Yeah, what's something you do?
No
What
holds
you-
bars.
You
with me.
strict.
No holds bars.
Hold on, so you eat butt?
Huh? Fuck, I've been eating butt since I was like 16.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. So
When it wasn't cool to do. When it wasn't cool to do, I was eating it.
Yeah, me
So
too.
you
I think. Hold on. How old are you?
I'm 30.
Oh yeah, I started it on the East Coast.
you eat a woman's ass,
Devinwade.
right? But if she turn around and try to eat yours, it's a violation.
Yes.
But you
I
get
mean,
your
how
balls?
would that feel?
Hold on, you get your
I
balls
want
up.
my dick bust.
Hold on, wait.
I don't want my what that's gonna do for
Excuse
me.
me.
Hold on, you get your balls.
I'm just saying.
You get your balls up.
It does
Fuck
a
yeah,
lot.
yes.
You get
All
your
right.
gooch. You get your gooch ate.
No, let me tell
Do
you
you?
something.
No. Johnny Mac.
Of course he does.
He
What do you
got
want to
his-
get?
he got
Johnny
his-
Mac first
he got his
48.
ass ate before.
Hold on, Johnny Mac. Johnny Mac,
got
you
me
got.
sweating in the
Hold on,
joke.
Johnny Mac, you got your
Johnny
gooch
Mac.
ate.
Huh?
Your gooch.
Yeah.
So all right. So hold on. Wait.
Just
Oh,
answer
that's
that
right.
question.
Can I go
said
right?
no.
And the goose right there next to the balls. Let's make that
Mac,
clear.
Mac, we just trying
No,
to
we
we just trying to
understand.
figure.
No, I'm
Listen,
cool.
we just trying to figure you out.
All right, figure me out.
Listen,
I'ma
it's
tell
okay.
y'all.
It's okay.
if-
You got your ass ate, But you didn't do it in a way where you turned around and bent over. What happened was the woman sucked your balls, licked your goose, and she went up there a little bit. You don't have to say that. Yes, she did. 1,000%.
How it feel to get it done?
Mac, listen.
Tell me how to get it done. Y'all two, because obviously y'all had it done.
No,
Let me know how I feel.
Mac.
And you got your Gucci, you got your ass ate, period.
You're the guest here.
You need another
Mac,
paper
listen,
towel, Mac?
hold on. Let me ask
Johnny
Mac. Let me ask Mac another one. Hold on, listen.
Go ahead.
You said you don't like women touching your ass, right? Nowhere near.
I'm gonna
Nothing.
smack your hand.
But hold on. What if you on top, right? You on top, missionary. Now I've seen women do. I've had women do this. They did it to me, and I'm not an ass guy. I don't like fingers nowhere in the ass.
She got long arms. The chick you fucking got long arms.
She got long arms. She palms your ass like a basketball on both sides, but only because she wants you all the way in her. It's for more. It's for like grip and cuff, but she cuffs your ass cheeks.
Damn.
How does Johnny Mac feel? And she's not going in the crack. She's only pulling you in by your ass cheeks.
Hold on, what
Wait,
you
can I
say?
ask
And
you
look,
something?
Sin says she does that.
Like,
So you
I
had
got
somebody
you.
like Sin.
I like
You had a
doing
wild
that.
night. You were single. You wasn't with wifey.
Right.
You had a wild night. You end up with
Sin
somebody like Sin.
grabs your ass.
Sin grabs your ass to get more Johnny in her.
Sim gonna get her fingers bent up and pulled back.
But don't you know missionaries
Then
twerking?
I'm gonna show her like, damn, it's a way of doing that. Or
You don't
saying
need
that.
the help.
Yeah, I don't need. I'm gonna go all the way. I'm just saying.
But if I'm in the
It's gonna be
moment,
a
I'm
night
not
to
gonna
remember.
say like, pull it in. I'm just gonna grab you in.
I
Like,
just
it's
do it to stop
natural.
y'all from
You don't-
twerking. That's the only reason
All
why
right,
I'm
so
riding
Johnny
it.
said,
I'm
know
gonna be
how to
real
peel
nice of
fingers.
telling you. Yeah, I'm gonna be real nice of telling you like the first time. You do it again, I'm just gonna bend a
Johnny
finger.
Mac, I'm this is the Devinwade lie detector test. Johnny Mac got his ass ate. He don't want to tell us. He a freaky Philly boy. This
It's
nigga.
2022.
Nah,
What can
but-
you lose about getting your ass ate?
And I'm not mad
can't
at
lose.
you. And I'm not mad at you for being aggressive, right? And the only reason I say that is because I've heard of females that have been aggressive. I heard of females that kind of like court, like I guess guys were drunk, shit like that, and they'll like play with your
So we
ass.
take advantage of you? That's what
or,
you're
or
saying?
try to play with your ass just
All right,
to
you had
see,
your
just
ass
to
ate
test
before?
the
You had
waters.
your ass ate before?
I had my ass ate before.
What was the pleasure of that? You had a wet ass.
No, it was like, well, first of all, you don't plan it, right? In my situation, you didn't plan it, right? I didn't plan it. This wasn't a regular thing, right?
Right.
This was a shorty that, I just ended up getting with on some wild shit. And one night, I think she probably blessed the head and shit first. And then she got to the nuts. And then she kept going. And then, she kind of like, only thing I ain't like is that she was trying to like get my legs. Like, and I don't want you like, you can't hold my legs up. Like, it's just a certain way for me that I had to remain to feel manly when she was doing it. And it was just, it wasn't nothing. It didn't go crazy where after that I was like, oh my God, I want to get my ass ate every week. No, it wasn't that. It was just an experience. I wasn't mad
Did
at
she
it
put her
neither,
tongue
but-
in?
Yeah, of course. What are you supposed
Did it
to
feel
do?
good?
You supposed to put your tongue right in that crack where all,
No,
yeah.
I'm talking about in your butthole.
Oh, no. I don't know about
I was about to say, you got
nah.
penetrated.
Nah.
I penetrated someone over the weekend.
We talking about just a regular, like, she went to the ass. See, that's extra shit. When women do something like that, now you like sick in the head. It's something wrong with you.
Basically, they saying that y'all sick. All the women on
because for women to even think of that type shit, it's crazy.
If I guessed a person on this show that ate a man's ass before for whatever reason, I would guess Sin.
But it won't be me.
I would guess Sin.
But it
I'm
wouldn't
not
be
an ass
me.
eater.
I would have said sin too.
No.
You ever
I
eat
don't even
ass?
like my own ass ate, so
I'm about to put Andrew on the
definitely
spot.
You don't like your own ass?
Hold on.
Damn.
I'm about
Andrew.
to put Andrew on the spot real quick because he had mentioned it one time before, and I was like, I would never do that. No. And he was just like, well, this other girl did it, and I was just, not even if I did this before you did it. No, I'm not eating your ass, bro. It's not happening.
Yo,
I just
But he
feel
got
like
it before, too.
to a certain extent, y'all all really have ate ass.
No.
Because in one way or another, you eating a dick, and sometimes that dick done been in some ass.
Man,
right?
that don't count.
But it really, technically to me, this how I live my life. Because I feel like it's the same thing with like, almost like porn stars, right? Porn stars, we look at porn stars, and a lot of people will be like, oh, that's super nasty, right? Because they got all these different partners, and you getting to visualize it. But regular humans, by the time you hit 45 plus, you done had 10, 15, 20 multiple dicks, partners, swaps, all that same shit.
not swap.
So, no, swaps. So my whole thing is like, what the fuck is the difference for real, for real? That's just like when we was talking about earlier about, would you take somebody with a high body count? know what I'm saying? And I said,
that means
and I
you
said,
experienced.
and
Shout
I
out
said,
to you.
no, not only that, but I said I would.
Would you
For the
wife
simple
him?
fact that if you saying
Why
it's done,
not?
that shit pass.
Know what, Porter? This is a crazy thing we never asked the women.
Well, okay.
To a woman, what is to you a high body count for a man?
I really don't care.
But what would be a high body? Even if you was cool with it, what would be the body count that you look at like that is a lot, my nigga?
Listen,
I'm the type of girl I don't want to know.
No, not saying.
I would say, honestly, I would be like, if he's like in the higher hundreds, I'd be like, damn, he must have been living a rock star life. Like, I need to know what kind of
name a number.
GB's
Name a number.
number.
You think 600 is bad?
GB's number. That's
600 is astronomical to me, but
Yeah, okay.
I mean, it is what
That's
it is. I
hard.
mean, I'm not gonna judge somebody, but I'm
I
saying
am.
if you're in the
GB, you're a
hundreds, I want to say
slut.
like the 100.
Shout out to GB, man.
You a slut.
Oh, hold on. So a dude telling you
Don't
that
talk
he
about
got
your father
100
like that.
bodies. That doesn't alarm you at all. You don't.
It just shows that he's experiencing. He might have. It depends on the person too. He might have been an athlete in high school and was just, whatever, or in college or whatever the lifestyle that he was
Or
living.
it could have been a trap boy. It could have
I
been 90.
can't.
It could have been
Yeah.
90 bodies
I
and 10
can't.
crackheads.
Right.
Yeah, it could have been 10 crackheads. We already know it
It
could
could
be
have been like a
crackheads.
percentage.
So you don't. Because women always front and act like they don't judge friends. Their whole friend, your whole friend. What's the amount that made you look at her as your whole friend? What is the number that you think is a whole number?
It's not
I
the
don't
numbers,
think it's the
the
number.
actions.
It's the actions. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
it's
it's more
not
the
the
action
numbers.
than the number.
Yeah.
Because it's like if your homegirl,
Got 150 bodies. You don't. It's
if
just,
they all different people, then it's all different people. This is when it becomes a hoe.
What?
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you something. This
I'm
is when
agreeing.
it becomes hoish, right? When you're fucking, your friends, niggas, or
Okay.
your friend, this person done did this person, you fucking them, you going out your way to do those things. That's when it becomes hoish.
Oh,
but
yeah.
if you free spirited and you want to do your thing, sis. Protect yourself and be okay.
Okay.
But like when you start doing trickery shit, somebody come here and they want to fuck Rich, they want to fuck Dad, they want to fuck you,
not
Johnny.
gonna fuck Dev.
Or you show
Or
up,
Dave.
or you show up to the event together, and then she's
Yeah.
leaving with a homeboy, and it's like we came together, we supposed to leave together,
Well,
but you leaving with somebody else.
Hold on, wait,
You be
hold on,
mad at
wait.
that?
That's different. See now,
No.
this is where the
I'm
judgment came
saying
in.
it's actions. If she does that most of the times we go out,
But if
that's
she
hoeing.
fucking a new nigga
Every
and she
time
ain't
you
It's
go
a
out-
free spirit. I'm a free
exactly,
spirit.
and now
Every
she's a
time.
hoe.
every time we go out though,
What you put oil sheen on the new titties because they shining like
my whole body's shining. Okay,
Nah,
called-
but the new
it's called
breasts,
sweat.
no bullshit. I was just looking in the
Listen.
camera.
Listen.
I was
We
like,
are
I'ma
hot
keep-
in here,
her
though.
new
Listen,
touch.
I'm gonna keep it real,
It's
y'all.
really hot.
we
100
ain't
degrees.
shit. We ain't shit, and it's mainly Porter's. We running out of time. We ain't shit,
I'ma
but it's
grab the
mainly Porter Rich's fault.
expensive.
He told us. He
They
told us
shiny
too late.
titties.
We was supposed to. It's fucked up. We terrible friends. We was supposed to have a titty warming party for her new titties.
I
for
tried
Sin's
to
new
set
titties,
it up.
for Sin's new titties, where we give her crop tops, bras, stuff
Right.
like that.
Tube
as gifts.
tops.
Yeah, tube tops, pasties,
Right.
stuff like that. Andrew, of course, he gonna give her nut. Nobody else is giving her nut.
Just my guy.
You know what I'm saying? We were supposed to have this whole thing. Porter came up with the idea too motherfucking late. You know what I'm saying? But we got the motherfucking wheel out, man.
It's
And you
the
know,
stuff that counts, y'all.
and
And,
you know-
and tell my guy, hey Drew, we got rid of the Android.
Oh, yeah. So-
Oh yeah. Hold on, yo,
She
Drew.
showed us the picture, Drew.
Drew.
I have
Drew.
this fantasy guy in my head from this reality show. And
We-
he looked like Andrew, just a little upgraded version.
Yo, man, fuck that nigga, Drew.
Hey Drew,
fuck that nigga.
We called him Andrew on steroids. He's an android.
Android. yeah.
Y'all ain't shit.
Fuck that nigga, man. Yeah, that steroid nigga. He gonna die of a heart attack.
Andrew, I'll ask you if I can scratch that off my bucket list later.
Oh man, nah.
you say
If
that?
you listen, Drew,
You got money?
if she was gonna do that, she had to do that with the old titties. He can't get the
Yo,
new
you ain't
titties.
give Mac no money?
He ain't get
Nah,
the
he got
Mac
some
got
right
money
here.
right next to him. Hold on.
Right here.
There
Yeah,
we go. Boom. There you go. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
nah,
yeah,
grab
yeah,
all
yeah.
that, Mac.
It's
Grab
alright.
all that, Mac.
Yeah, that's how we doing it. We carrying it. We carrying it the right
You know what
way.
I'm saying? We doing all that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm having a beautiful time.
We
I
doing
ain't
all
gonna
of
lie
that.
to
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we got the wheel out. Who's gonna give a spin on the motherfucking wheel?
Wait, hold on.
Yo, what the hell is going on over there? Yo?
Monica tried to make
Hold on,
me
by the
sniff
way,
a
yo,
shroom.
Monica Mulatto has been high this whole episode. That's why she's acting strange.
She smoked crack.
I don't. I hope
No,
it
she
wasn't.
didn't.
I hope
trying
it
to
wasn't.
No,
Wait.
they
I'd
trying
rather
to.
smoke crack than fuck a crackhead.
They're trying to make crack legal.
I'll tell
in
you
small
one thing.
doses.
I'll tell you one thing. If you do smoke crack, I'll fuck that crack.
You already fucked a crackhead.
No, but he said
I fucking
back,
know.
listen, back when
up.
Porter was trapping, he would catch the crackheads when they was like you, when you first got on crack.
When you started getting high and I got the word, it was over. I was at your crib with my 5-pack, the G-pack, like, you okay? You need another one?
I ain't gonna lie. She sexy right
Yeah,
there.
top notch.
Top notch. I ain't gonna lie. I'll get in trouble for saying that. Exactly.
They my haters. These the originators right here.
Man.
These the originators.
Oh, her boobs are swimming in the wheel.
All right. So her titties, hold on, her titties is gonna spin the wheel. Spin the wheel, spin the wheel, spin the wheel. Man, that's
Come on.
yo, your titties gotta get more strength.
They 3 weeks out.
Damn.
What?
Oh, twerk. You know. Let's go. Oh.
Hey. Hey. Oh, my Lakers cheerleaders.
Listen, man, we got Johnnie Mac, Philly First 48 in the motherfucking building. We ain't even getting to all the shit, so we gotta bring Johnnie back. You already know, man. You know how we do, though. We got big cheeks. We got little cheeks. We got
Big breasts.
Listen, man, we got G visuals right now. He on the camera right now. Yeah, great. Listen, you can go all the way into their buttholes, G. You can go all the way into their buttholes. It's like, nah. Listen, G was about to put the whole camera in their ass. You know what I'm saying? We got titties built and we got all that.
Hey.
Listen, man. Make sure that y'all hit that motherfucking thanks button. Make sure y'all hit that super chat.
They better.
Make sure y'all hit the like button.
They better.
Make sure y'all go and watch Philly
better.
First 48 with Johnnie Mac. Make sure you
Know
watch
that.
Johnnie Mac on locations with Johnnie Mac. You know, for myself, for Walesca D, for Porta Rich, for Sin City. You know what I'm saying? With the brand new titties. We told y'all we bringing y'all titties and they here. You know what I'm saying? For Monica Mulatto. And we know we got Wally, Water Kingdom, coming soon. Next time we record, Wally, Water Kingdom is coming as a nasty girl.
I can't even take all this ass. I'm over here like,
That's the last stop. Listen, we out of here, y'all.
Can y'all stop?
Peace.
They be taking advantage of the kid.